Alright, what's up guys? It's just George here. Today I'm unboxing some comics. I wanted to try this out again. So yeah, it is not Wednesday, the day that comic books come out. But I order comic books online and they just arrived in the mail. So I'll be showing you guys what I bought today. Now I know what I bought, but you guys don't, so it's a surprise. I think you guys will be pretty interested in what I got today. So, let's see. Alright, so let's see what we got first. Alright, first we got Batman / Superman, number 16. I was pretty interested in this. This came out about a week ago, maybe more than a week ago by this point that the video will be uploaded. But anyways, I was pretty interested in this book because of its premise. Now, I wasn't initially interested in it, but I saw a review for the book and I was like, oh, okay. And, you know, because when I saw what was going on in this book, I was like, huh, I have not seen something like this before, so it seemed pretty interesting. It's from, I don't know if you guys can see the names, but it's from, yeah, no, you won't be able to see the names, but it's from Gene Yang, who's writing it, and Ivan Reyes is doing the art on this. And the art looks fantastic so far. You know, Ivan Reyes is, in my opinion, should be considered a classic artist by this point. He's just very talented. Now you could see that, like, on this cover, we got, like, kind of golden age looking Batman and Superman. So you're thinking, like, all right, does this take place, like, in the golden age, or, you know, it's hard to tell, but yeah, pretty much the coolest thing about this book, in my opinion, is it's all 2-page splashes. You have one occurring story on the top and one occurring story on the bottom. It's literally Superman and Batman. It's two separate stories that are going on, and yeah, I won't say what's going to happen in this book, because I heard about what happens in the end, and I feel bad for being spoiled. But, yeah, it's just a really cool premise. You guys would probably like it. It's different from what DC is putting out right now, you know? That's one thing I like about current DC. Current DC is willing to do stuff that is different, even though it's at the sake of not being in continuity. Now, next, we got another DC book. We have Robin, number 1. Now, this book is interesting for a few reasons. Robin is one of my favorite characters, specifically this version of Robin, Damian Wayne, Batman's biological son. He is the grandson of Ra's al Ghul, and he's a trained assassin. But, you know, one day his father took him in and he was like, you know what, you can be Robin. You're cool. You're a cool kid. Stop being such a prick. And, you know, that's one reason why I think this character is pretty interesting. I was around this character's age when I started reading comics. And so, like, this is kind of like my Robin, so to speak. You know, so this is why I was looking forward to the book. You know, he had his own solo series before, and that series was great too. But what makes this one cool is that it's written by Joshua Williamson. Now, you guys don't know who Joshua Williamson is? Oh, please. He is only the guy who not reinvented the Flash, but revamped him for the Rebirth era, and his run on the Flash was just incredible. He's definitely one of the top writers at DC at the moment, and I don't know why he was interested in writing this series, but from what social media is saying, from what he's saying on social media, he seems that he's going to be pretty dedicated to this book, and that he's going to be in it for the long haul. It does not look like it's a limited series, so it's going to be ongoing. I don't know how long that'll last for, but hey, you know, we got hope that it'll last past the deadly 12 issue. And yeah, this book just looks really cool. Art is by, I want to say it's Daniel Novikov. I could be incorrect. I'll put up a little text to see if I got it right or not. Yeah, art looks great. I love the new Robin suit, by the way. What do you guys think of this Robin suit? I don't know. Like, it's different, and I think that makes it pretty cool. It makes this Robin like stand out from the rest of them. But I know some people were annoyed at it because it goes against the traditional Robin look. Yeah, this book, the art is just solid. We got some flashbacks to Damien's life and everything. Yeah, I'm just loving what this book is gonna have to offer. I'm thinking about like just straight following it, subscribing to it. We'll see. From what I heard, this series is basically going to be a tournament arc. Kind of like in a shonen series. Robin has to go to his grandfather's island to fight a bunch of other assassins. And I don't know, that just seems really cool. It seems pretty shonen to me. So if this sounds like something you guys would be interested in, I think this series is going to be pretty good. I'm holding out hope for it. And last but not least, certainly, this book, they put it in the sleeve backwards. So, there we go. Miles Morales, Spider-Man, number 25. The beginning of the Clone Saga. Now, alright, I guess I should point out first that this is a double cover. I actually think that's pretty cool. Or rather, a wraparound cover? Is that the name of it? Whichever one it is. Yeah, this cover is actually pretty cool just for the gimmick of being wraparound alone. The Clone Saga. Do you know what the Clone Saga is? Well, I'll tell you, my friends. It was the worst Spider-Man story arc in history. At least in my opinion it is. It was during the 90s. I'm talking about like classic Peter Parker, the Amazing Spider-Man series. Back in the 90s, they had a story arc in which Spider-Man got cloned and they got separated and the clone had his own life and everything like that. It's kind of crazy. The premise was really cool, but the execution was doggy doo-doo. And for some reason, ever since then, Marvel has been loving Spider-Man being put together with clones. So much so, now that we need Miles to have his own Clone Saga. Now, it's funny. It's funny, guys. You know why? Because Miles got cloned already. Earlier on in this series, Miles did get cloned. And that issue, I didn't get to buy it before it sold out online. It sold out online because everybody was like, oh my god, Miles got cloned. This series is amazing and this issue is going to be worth so much money. And then in the very next issue, that clone died. And the price of that book went right back down and I bought that book on sale. But looks like they're following up on what happened to that clone now. Or at least maybe we'll get more clones. Who knows? Actually, in all seriousness, I love Saladin Ahmed as a writer, who's the writer on this series. The new artist is pretty good. I'll put the name right here. And yeah, I'm loving this series so far. You know, Miles is just a very more of a relatable Spider-Man, in my opinion, and Saladin Ahmed does a really good job on making him more friendly neighborhood, more casual. This is a casual series. There are high stakes, of course, but like you can pick it up and you can enjoy reading it and not worry about any of the complicated history with like Peter Parker Spider-Man. You know, that's why I like this series in general. So I'm definitely going to keep following it. And I'm actually looking forward to this arc. I don't know what it's going to have in store for us, but, you know, we'll see. Yeah, see, art is looking pretty good. I like this. The art style changed like maybe once or twice throughout the series so far, throughout its 25 issue run. But I can't complain. The art is fairly consistent and it's just solid, high quality in general. So, there we go. Spider-Man, the Clone Saga, Robin, #1. And last but not least, Batman/Superman. So, yeah, these are my recommendations for last week. I hope you guys enjoy these books. I hope you buy these books. They seem pretty interesting to me. I'm gonna look forward to reading these today. Next week I might do another video like this, depends. If you guys want to see more videos like this, then just feel free to let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys later, and have a good one.